Right, guys, we're going to be reacting to the new Ramattra tank hero gameplay trailer for Overwatch 2. Let's get into it. This guy's pretty cool. Be interested to see what he can do. It's the first time we're seeing this.
I do not fight for myself. I never have. Together,
Okay.
we are unstoppable.
So he's the leader of the null sector. We already know this.
This is not my victory. It is ours. It's
Okay. So is this like a shield?
my
Let's do this again.
It is ours.
So, oh, was that? Hang on. I saw something at the start, but I think it might have
This
been
is not my victory.
Baptiste's.
It is
Yes,
ours.
Baptiste's ability there, but this is interesting. Let's just have a look at this. Just his wall up. It's very interesting. His staff? What? Yo, what's going on here? Is he like shooting these little rocks from his staff or something? He's got his melee. I don't know if that's an actual ability or if that's just a standard melee. Okay, so he did something with his staff there. I'm not too sure what that is. Okay, so much is happening right now, and I'm really confused what is going on. He like charged his staff? Is that what I saw there? He like charges his staff here. And then I don't know if this is related to it, but he like sends out this orb. Like right there. He sends out that orb. Maybe that's his reload. That could be his reload, to be fair, the charge up. That orb maybe is like a secondary fire kind of thing. Kind of like a Zarya type deal. This is interesting. Oh, so did that kill them? So who we got in here? We got an Echo, a Bull, and is that a Genji? Yeah, Genji. So like Genji's dead, Bull dies, and Echo dies as well? She's like flying up slowly. So I think before, everybody kind of thought it was like something that pulls you down, but maybe it's just like a slow. It might be just like an anti-gravity kind of thing, that if you're inside, it's just genuinely, no matter what direction you're moving in, you're slow, except maybe like downwards, right? So before I thought it kind of just affected like flyers, but it looks like it's just a general slower. That orb again, I still don't know what that really does. Oh! Okay. So he's got 4 arms. Whoa! So this is like a super powered version of Zenyatta's primary fire. I'm guessing this is his ult. And then he gets a shield like that. Bro, that looks so cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he did like this uppercut thing? Okay, that's really interesting. So I think this is his ult. And I feel like we've seen a lot of abilities that maybe he's got like 2 sets of abilities. Which I think was also kind of a general idea around this character before. We saw the gameplay footage where he's like, in his normal mode he's got a certain amount of abilities, but when he ults, he unlocks a different set of abilities that he can use. So we've seen the shield, we just saw that, where he like punches the air and it sends out like a wave of energy or something. And then obviously his primary giant bulls that he shoots at people. Like that we just saw.
You were
And that.
warned.
Wow, this character's really interesting.
Fight until you fall.
There it is again.
I will break.
So maybe this isn't his ult. Maybe his ability is he changes state, right? Like he can, maybe like his shift or summon is he switches between staff mode and 4 arms mode.
Before I yield.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it, because this is his ult here. Whoa. Oh, it's like a giant Moira right-click ability. I think that's what this is. He's like leeching the life out of, look, you can kind of see it here, he's like leeching the life out of the enemies.
Annihilated.
Wow, this is really interesting. Is he healing his teammates? I don't think he is. Wow.
This is not cruelty. This is justice.
So yeah, kind of going with that freedom fighter vibe more than like a villain kind of vibe, I think. Really interesting abilities there. That's really interesting. Wow. So what I'm gathering is he's got two different modes. One where he's got a staff, like you can see here, and then one where he goes into forearms mode. The staff is more offensive. I say that though, I can't really tell. The staff, it looks like he does this charge up thing where he shoots an orb. His like primary fire is he shoot these little pebbles surrounding this orb. Maybe maybe the orb thing that we see is the giant ball here, and then the pebbles are his primary fire. Obviously, you've got the anti gravity thing, and then forearms. He's got a shield, his giant balls, which is like Zenyatta's primary fire, and his little like punch where he shoots a wave of energy. I want to double check that. Was that actually a second ability, or was that just like that might have just been his primary? I think maybe. Oh, it might have just been his primary actually. Okay, so that's really interesting. Maybe there isn't an ability that I'm thinking of where he does that.
Were warned.
And then his ult is just like a massive leech, which is insane. This character seems really, really strong to me because not only is he a tank, he's gonna be able to deal with like all the quick moving squishies really, really well. I wonder if he heals off of his ult.
I yield.
I want to see. See, they are shooting him. They are shooting him quite a lot. I want to change the playback speed here. Go 0.5. So this is kind of like Mercy's ult where she heals multiple people. So yeah, he's leeching everyone in the area that's close enough. I don't think no, it doesn't look like it goes through the shield. This is really interesting. I'm happy they include this. And you can even see the range as well. That's also really interesting. That is a massive range. And so he's just like leeching them all. I'm guessing he heals off of it because he is getting absolutely obliterated right now and he's not dead. So yeah, Pharah's are going to be a joke. They're going to stand no chance. Moira's, Tracer's, Genji's. Because Genji can't deflect this, can he? Obviously, so he's screwed. I wonder if this also slows as well. It doesn't really look like it. Obviously, we're in playback speed 0.5, so it's quite hard to tell. Yeah, I don't think it slows him down.
This is not cruelty. This is justice.
Okay, very interesting. I think he could be a very strong tank. He looks like he has a lot of survivability. And he's also got some really useful utility as well. I feel like he's kind of a mix between a tank and support, which is really, really interesting. So it'll be very interesting to see how he works. I think he'll be quite strong though. But yeah, that's my take.